so many things to do today. Oh my God. I have to go to the store. I have to make my speech for Toastmasters. Oh, I haven't even started it yet. I'm going here. I got this. I got this. Sometimes you just need to stop and take a breath. Mr. Toastmaster, members of Toastmaster, and honored guests, my speech today is about moving slow and how that has impacted my life at very key points in my life. When I was a young child, I had this one aspect of my life that worked for me where a lot of things didn't. And that was when I get upset, I would go to my room and lock the door. And if it was night, I'd turn out the lights and I'd just start moving really slow from the inside and let myself experience whatever I was feeling. I don't know where I got this. I just started doing that. And it was kind of like my therapy through my childhood. And it wasn't something I did a lot. It was just when things got really intense, I would just take space for myself. Later, when I was in college, I had this experience. I was at the laundromat, and nobody was there, and I put my clothes in, and I had, half hour to wait, and I decided to experiment with moving slow. So I took a half hour to move about 5 feet. And I remember that experience to this day and how it made me feel inside. It was like worlds opening up within, because it wasn't just sitting still like people do. It was moving really slow. And what happens for me when I move slow, my world slows down, and then I can start noticing what my head's doing, my environment around me. Many years later, I took up Tai Chi, which is all about slow movement in a very methodical and orderly way. And Tai Chi has a historical component of many, many years, thousands of years of helping people to slow down. I took it for a year, and I loved it, but I found it kind of boring after a while. But I had this experience once when I was out on a hike. I was just hiking and in my normal consciousness, and suddenly everything slowed down around me, as if I was in that Tai Chi space, and I started to feel the earth and the plants and the sky. And I felt this intense connection with everything, and it came from that slow moving. And I wasn't even moving that slow when I started that. I just sort of fell into this sensation of slow moving. And when I got the inspiration to write this speech, I was like, yeah, it's important, but it was really nice to be able to go through my life and pick out these pieces and how important these instants were in my life. So I wanted to share an experience that you all can feel right now. And I will demonstrate it first, and then you can all try it. And it's a Qigong move. Qigong is similar to Tai Chi. It's even more boring. So this is the movement, and this is actually one of the master movements of Qigong and Tai Chi. And it's just breathe in, arms up, exhale, arms down, and your whole body goes down and bend your knees. And as you're even watching me, I imagine it's slowing you down. So everybody, I want you to stand up. Check it out. And now just breathe in and let your arms come up as easeful as possible. And out. To the top of your breath. And hold it up there. And then release all the air out of your lungs and hold it all the way down and exhale. Profound shift just happened for all of you. So have a seat. And this is just a gift that I offer to you to use in your life. And the more you practice it, the more You can integrate it into areas of your life that aren't so easeful. And, you know, if you're rushing around and suddenly you go, like, I mean, things are nuts, you just take a breath. Or if you're in the middle of an argument, this is a real challenging one. Can you shift streams and go, okay, just take a breath, just slow down. And I imagine that the more you do this, the more you'll be able to get more things done in your life. And more importantly, you'll find that a lot of things that you thought you had to do, you don't even have to.